Being in peace, living life with more awareness so that outside circumstances do not disturb your mental equilibrium, by Sanchita Pandey. Introduction. We all yearn to spend a few moments of calm and quiet, immersed in our own thoughts, with not a soul to interrupt or disturb. Yes, we want to be in peace sometimes. Meditative moments when we can align with our inner world and be a witness to our true selves, away from the crowd. We do not have to leave our family and friends and go on a sojourn to some distant place looking for peace. We can be in peace just where we are placed in this moment. We can experience peace in spite of difficult people or trying situations in life. Everything remains the same: activities, work, commotion, hurry, anxiety, and yet we stand firmly holding ourselves together in absolute peace. Is this possible? The good news is, yes, it is. Most of the disturbances we often complain about actually emanate from within. Our mind is constantly occupied with all kinds of thoughts, busy worrying about the future or digging out incidents from the past. More often than not, we excavate negative experiences and mull over them, knowing well that the past has nothing new to offer to us. Our feelings of guilt and repentance, anger and worry create a lot of mental noise and emotional upheaval to let us be in peace even when we are left alone. The loudest noises are coming from within and not from any other source outside. We need to silence our mind by taking care of the hundreds and thousands of thoughts which run past our mind every second. These thoughts not only tire us but have a major impact on our physical as well as mental well-being. In a nutshell, peace can be experienced by working on our own behavior rather than blaming the outside world for any emotional stress. We have to learn to manage the turmoil created by our own thoughts. This can be done by overcoming mental disturbances and distractions, resorting to positive self-affirmations and meditation, and focusing on all that is good around us. We ought to introduce ourselves to the immense power of prayer. We have to come out of the never-ending cycle of wanting and possessing more or trying to control other people and situations. We ought to try not to get affected by adverse circumstances and learn not to bear the burden of solving all our problems by ourselves. Who is better well equipped to solve our problems than the Almighty Himself? We need to trust Him and believe in the power of our prayers during adversity, while continuing to do the best we can under those circumstances. Faith and prayer can work miracles. The change has to be brought about by us. This is possible when we become mentally empowered to face real life situations fearlessly and keep faith in a higher power. Prayer, meditation, thorough awareness of our thoughts, and most importantly, the quality of our relationship with our own selves are significant factors too. Life always presents itself in duality: birth and death, joy and sorrow, night and day. The air that lends a helping hand to keep the lamp burning sometimes blows furiously and diffuses it. The boat that ferries people from one side of the river bank to the other topples over in a storm to give them a watery grave. The lotus flower, which attracts the humming and happy insect towards itself, silently closes by evening to trap it inside, and the all-powerful God who has given birth to mankind and sustains all life on earth is the same supreme consciousness who wields the power to snatch away life from unsuspecting human beings. In the same way, just like all clamor originates from our mind, calmness too can find place here to enable us to lead a life filled with peace and tranquility. The path to peace begins from the same place where all the commotion is created, However, we must learn to silence our mind through prayer and meditation and enjoy serenity. Here is a quote by Sri Aurobindo: "Live within, be not shaken by outward happenings." We can lead peaceful lives beginning now. We just have to learn to live each moment of the day with more awareness, think positive thoughts, make an effort to surround ourselves with like-minded and positive people, stop reacting to negative people or compelling and intimidating situations. Stop overthinking and also do away with the habit of creating illusions and stories around simple incidents of life by analyzing excessively. We have to begin anew and start loving others and try to serve more. A mind centered on prayerful thoughts will always remember that we are not the doer. We are just a medium for carrying out the wishes of the Supreme Creator. So, we should be anchored in truth, pure thoughts, serenity, service, selfless work, and dedicate it all to the supreme source of energy, the universe. When you look towards the light of love, focus on the good and fix your mind on positive thoughts, the shadows of worry, disease, and anger fall behind, and what remains in this empty space is perfect peace. Goodness and kindness draw blessings towards you, and these pure and loving virtues protect you from any harm. They attract every kind of abundance towards you, all on their own. Such shimmer is absolutely inexplicable. Neither the observer nor the person experiencing it can explain the how and why of its existence. This is available for real, but is only meant for your experience. Breathe it in without questioning too much. Can you evaluate real magic? Of course not. Do listen to the first chapter of Being in Peace by Sanchita Pandey. Thank you. Being in peace. Living life with more awareness so that outside circumstances do not disturb your mental